Why are we here? Welcome to the Stu and Woo Wedding Extravaganza. I'm Kate, the best man, the best woman, and that's because I'm better than any man.
Yesterday, my beautiful sister got married.
We're gonna do the ceremony. People are gonna sit. People are gonna drink. And then people are gonna drink some more.
Well, we're here for the wedding of our daughter Stephanie to a Stuart. I'm so happy.
Good. Oh, we're so crying now. Just very pleased.
She's a gift from God, and I will always be grateful for having given the honor to Father.
I love you guys. This was awesome. And you guys are awesome.
To Stu and Steph! Woo! It's like super pleasing to my heart, super pleasing to my soul to see you get matched so perfectly, so beautifully with Safina and Shay. But I think it's the best buy one get two free deal.
Marriage! Marriage is what brings us together today. And love, true love, will follow you forever. Don't f it up.
Skip to the end.
He has words.
Stephanie really came in and rescued us. On top of a marriage, that we also completed an adoption.
Whoa! Camera, you're drunk. So I rented a party bus.
Yes, this is my contribution.
You got a cooler back there?
We're all waiting for you!
Apparently.
We are outside of Stu and Stephanie's place. Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come.
I haven't seen you in forever!
Bothering my neighbors. Get on the bus. I was not expecting this at all.
Really?
I was being sarcastic, Kate. I already knew the party bus was coming. You said bus earlier.
Stuart really wanted me to spill the beans, and that's why he was picking at my words.
But I also didn't expect it was going to be right now, like the moment we came out the door.
So when I said party bus, I meant party train. Woo woo!
She had a comb over. That's what it was. There was no mohawk.
She has a giant zit. That's it. Wedding's off. Nerd!
She wrote down the schedule for this.
Oh, there she is. Is it not Stu and Woo?
I only brought my
With the
Stu and Woo. LD!
Go, Jacob! If they weren't on the bus by now, they weren't meant to be with us.
Slow down a little bit so he gets even with the door, and then speed up.
Running after the bus, leave him.
Don't have any friends!
Donnie,
But then the horse had
this is
friends
all
and
your
it's
fault.
fair.
Shame.
I don't blame you for not coming.
No, shame him.
Turn off the ugly lights!
I don't know, and I heard some people were getting hitched. I mean us. We were getting married. Because we...
We got you.
There's a reason we had them all come, and I suppose that's why.
I was told, don't do anything. We don't want you to do anything. Just be there. That's all that I was told. And I was like, hey man, do you want to party? Nah, we're not gonna do that. Like 3 weeks before the wedding, Stu texts me and says, what are we doing for the party? And I was like, you?
We're doing a his and hers teams, okay? We got Stephanie's team. Look at my team.
Yeah!
she'll have to take some of you. I'm
I
sorry.
just have higher standards. I got Max and Jess.
No, can we talk for Stu?
Katie, I'm sorry. Max has stupid good luck. I love you.
If they don't win, it's your fault.
I need your luck, Max.
Stu's trying to convince me to trade. It makes sense. I get it, but no. Wither montage. Go.
I am directing and delegating.
I did not consent to being on camera.
Move in to our teams. Ready, go.
Everybody on my team over here. You're not on my team. Stuart. No, Rick. Alright, so that's not your real name.
Kind of forgot my name for a second.
Step 1 complete.
I think we can both win this. We're just gonna win faster.
I think it's bullshit. We're gonna win. They suck. We rock. They suck. Easy.
Right? Yeah, you guys suck actually. You too. I forgot because you're one of them.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to because of this entire time.
Break out! Alright! Turn around! Not you, God! How many of us have played an escape room before?
Literally last week I did.
Really? Alright, everybody in the room for escape room. Are there any final questions? Negative.
Who killed Kennedy?
I did. Yes.
We're all gonna die in here.
What?
I didn't try to look at your coat.
I honestly thought there was no way
There's still a box.
that we would lose to them.
Ah!
106.
Time's up.
No, it isn't.
You're all dead.
No.
I got 13. I don't know.
We're all going home.
So far away.
Oh, bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Later, chumps. There's no wedding. Gotcha.
My buddy just.
We're going to get ready to throw everything in the car and head to Camp Whitley.
Your lens is foggy. All the bins packed.
Hey.
No, step.
Let's do this.
Setting up. All the moms are getting all food ready.
You all grown up. Last time I saw you, you were like, can I get a hug? Don't mess her hair up. To see you. Oh my God, you're all grown up. Yeah, but this is my wedding. No, these are for you. I got other ones for the girls. Because we are already married. We already did the paperwork.
I'm just trying to help where I can when somebody says something.
Look at the swaggy dog.
Is swaggy a good thing?
I almost went and got my own costume just so I could feel more
You should have.
magical. It's alright, I bought like $300 worth of alcohol.
Wait, why do all you people have to be named Adam?
Mulled wine.
Good party. Delicious mulled wine.
We're going to set up a dessert table with a cake out there. I don't mean to be short, anyone. I am just in high power mode, and I'm great at delegating, so I'm going to get it done.
Oh my god. You see his face?
Hi, Stuart. And Stephanie.
Trying to have a drink, but he won't let me.
Let me move out of the cup. Hold my God. Mulled wine, sir.
No.
It's delicious.
No. I think
It has cognac.
Anyways, I'm trying to show off. I won't let him. Almost overdressed me.
No time. No time.
Where's Rennie? My hair. Look, you see where it says-
Oh.
Definitely you. Look at her Well, we don't want you to feel pressure to if you wouldn't be comfortable with it. Whatever, everyone told me I had to wear a white dress at my wedding. I said, no. I'm gonna wear black because that's a more honest color for me.
My family, our family, we like the outdoors. It's a good time of year, as long as it's not raining, like it was yesterday.
Think about the hot food.
We stayed inside and we decorated the mess hall.
The decorations.
Most of it was cake.
That's me. I didn't even know there were gonna be decorations. The lights were really hard. They were like twisted together and wiry.
You might want to.
Have you had some of this? Right behind you, so good.
Oh, it's so delicious.
You too.
Marriage is what brings us together today, and love, true love, will follow you forever. That's all I know.
I don't like wine either, but mulled wine is good.
That's a lot of bait.
Lots of pig. I don't know. Did we? I didn't unload it.
Oh my god, look at those browns. They need the pie. You could ride him like a horse.
This is not you, we're Shay.
I really like this place. I like that it is really low key and it reminds me of how we grew up.
My 3 little Red Riding Hoods.
Get a drink?
No, I just I got pink gloves.
A wedding.
It's the most fun I've ever had at a wedding.
Yeah, you started drinking.
And then there was a beautiful procession down the aisle of 3 beautiful little girls in little matching outfits, throwing leaves. It was a beautiful ceremony of true love and marriage.
Somebody's supposed to walk me down there. Dad.
Where's your father? Crap.
He's sitting down already.
He didn't
That
know
was
she
good.
wanted
I didn't know
her.
she wanted it.
When you go up there, just tell him to come get me.
Well, nobody told them what to do, so they were like, what are we doing? Like right when we were gonna go through the door.
Without Kate, most of the actual like ceremony things, the like ceremonious things that had to happen in a certain order, they wouldn't have happened either.
There was no rehearsals, so he didn't know.
As you can tell, there was no aisle rehearsal.
No, we never did a rehearsal, not once.
Stephanie's waiting for you.
Rise and behold. I'd like to thank my parents for making this all possible. They really went a long way to help me with getting everything together. And
It would not have been possible without them.
Marriage is what brings us together today. That blessed arrangement. That dream within a dream. And love, true love, will follow you forever. So cherish your love. Don't fuck it up.
Skip to the end.
Do you have the wings?
Yes.
Stu, do you take Woo to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And Woo, do you take Stu to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Oh.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Are there any objections? Any?
Skip to the end.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your woo. He has words.
It means a lot to me that everyone can be here to witness that this family is whole. Stephanie really came in and rescued us. And most importantly, she's been a mother to these girls more than I could ever hope for or imagine. And with that in mind,
We got married back in March, and this was just the ceremony. I just wanted to focus on the girls
We wanted them to know that on top of a marriage, that we also completed an adoption.
We didn't tell the girls about that.
It's nice to have 2 daughters and no stretch marks from it, so they're good kids.
Safina and Shay are now the true daughters of Stephanie.
You know, when Stu said that the family's complete now, he means it. And Stephanie has really stepped up to the plate, and I love her for that.
Stephanie matches that bill. She's very good to the girls.
And I am so happy that you have Stephanie. I mean, it's just a blessing. Stephanie's their real mom forever and ever now through the adoption. That just brought tears to my eyes, and Aunt Sherry.
I don't get real choked up or anything very often, but Safina came up to me and thanked me with tears in her eyes for having a mommy now, and that got me. That hit me right in the feels.
You almost cried.
Almost.
You
Got
were,
all
you
teary-eyed.
were almost there.
If I hadn't just bitten down till I bled on my tongue, I probably would have started crying. But who's gonna do that, right?
Well, they were good girls before, but they only had their daddy's influence, so they're pretty tough too. Yeah.
I love them like they were my own family. Because they are.
Now, who's ready to eat?
You get to go to her when you want your first tattoo.
And welcome to the family, Stu.
I'm fortunate to gain a son-in-law. Hopefully he can be doing some chores around the house if it's helpful.
Don't put that in.
She's like, you're adopted.
I'm so excited for your daughters.
I know, right?
You didn't tell me.
We didn't tell anybody.
Me and Sherry are over there crying.
I saw that. That was the idea.
Everybody look at Max and grimace.
They had no idea.
I'm so excited. They have a real mom and dad.
I know.
I'm so happy.
She was getting emotional during that speech, I could tell.
Thank you all for coming and for making this day as awesome as they wanted it, because I'm pretty sure this is exactly what they had in mind.
To Stu and Steph!
Woo!
I wish, right? Steph and I have been friends forever. We were probably like 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere around there when we met in church. So these wedding speeches, they're either like good or they're like awful, right? And I think the best ones is where you can get the bride to cry. And we can get bonus points if we can get the groom to cry. Whether that's with a toast or a roast, that's up to me.
So I met Stuart on the school bus.
I was licking windows.
We had great adventures then with our Molly crew, the Doingers. Stuart would wear a trench coat sometimes at school just for the sole purpose of freaking people out.
Worked.
So I guess you haven't changed at all.
Not a bit.
I would like to recall my friendship with Steph. Oh no, like I would really like to be able to recall it. Just kidding, I told you, we met in church. We're still working with our therapist to unblock those memories. But I think our friendship really solidified in our teen years, really at church, in our youth group, on mission trips, on retreats, doing all these kind of cool, fun activities and giving. And there's something about doing like these overnight adventures that you get to the real rawness of someone, especially as a teenager or man. But once you can break through that, awesome. That's why she can't get rid of me.
Everyone probably knows here, Stuart has all brothers, and I used to tease him about being cursed with all daughters someday, and it came true. Except that it's not a curse.
I don't know, it's a little bit of a curse. She's just saying you're cursed, it's no big deal.
You tell.
Where'd you get that attitude from? Where did she learn these things?
I've been really impressed by the way that you've raised your kids. And you, sir, are doing a service to your nation by creating strong, independent women of the future. Yay!
Look on her face, she's like,
And I know that your dad is proud of you, and I know that he would be proud of you. He would definitely approve of your girls.
But I absolutely feel extremely blessed to have someone like Steph in my life, so strong, so giving, so loyal. I've always called her to bail me out of life's problems, and she's always welcomed me with open arms, never turning me away, never expecting anything in return. And it's not because of some magical BFF bond, because that bond is creepy and it would scare you if you heard about it. But it's because she does it with anyone who's your friend, anyone who's your family.
Stu, you have a big heart and a wicked sense of humor, which I think might be your only two good qualities.
What else do you need?
But maybe, perhaps, the reason why you and Stephanie are such a good match, because Stephanie, you are one of the most kindest, most compassionate, fun people I have ever known. And you are a perfect match for this family. Like, perfect fit.
It's like super pleasing to my heart, super pleasing to my soul to see you get matched so perfectly, so beautifully with Safina and Shay. But I think it's the best buy one, get two free deal. It's a Swedish cherry pie. And frankly, it's sickening. This may sound simple, and because it probably is. I knew when I first met Stu, he was good, and that Stephanie found her home. And in a lot of ways, Stu, you gave me the best present I could ask for. In a lot of ways, sorry, Tom. Because you make my best friend happy, you make her smile, you make her whole. And maybe I'm far away, but I get to see these pictures posted online, and I get to see these real smiles, and it's you guys know what it's about, and you know it's about love, and that's awesome.
You are extremely lucky to have these two as parents. And I know you probably don't know that right now or believe it, but it's true. A toast to the people we call family, to knowing what's important, to the future, to Stuart and Stephanie, and twoo.
I like this quote by Yogananda: "The happiness of one's own heart alone cannot satisfy the soul. One must try to include, as necessary to one's own happiness, the happiness of others." And I think you guys are really, really good at making each other happy. And I think you nailed that. And I think the world is a better place with Team Woo and Stu. So, as you, I guess, officially start your lives together, I think everyone in the room kind of sighs of relief because they know you guys are perfectly taken care of. See Steph and Stu making this world a better place.
21st century. Have to read it from the beginning. For Stephanie. Hi, Abby. She's a gift from God, and I will always be grateful to have been given the honor of being a father. May God continue to bless you and your new husband, and grant you both safety, love, happiness, all their life.
My dad doesn't get emotional, just like him. He doesn't cry either. It was really sweet. I'm glad that you got it on video because I definitely want to rewatch that.
Hooray! Cheers!
He's a very stoic man, and I respect that. But I can't imagine a more proper moment to.
You only get 2 cries in your life.
2 cries in your life,
As
the
a
only
real
time
man.
is the birth of your child and the Grand Canyon.
He's been through a lot of crap in his life. Had to deal with a lot of stuff that most of us can't even imagine. It's most definitely his turn for a complete life.
Okay, come on, cut the cake.
And your mother. We should thank your mother for the beautiful cake and the gorgeous topper.
Did you get a picture of this?
Stuart. Yep.
Yeah. It's a family heirloom.
I hope the girls will be able to use that topper one day.
I just don't want it to fall.
The last thing I want is for that to break.
Together.
My hand.
How awkward.
I know, right? This is a terrible idea. I don't know how this works. I've never cut it in, so I just
Bear with me. No, I'm never eating cake again.
One of us! You're one of us! You can't get out now.
Crazy.
Do you think I can fit this whole thing in my mouth?
Yes, I do. But you should prove us wrong.
I think the period costumage was fun, as well as the onesie after party, which some people are still rocking.
Are you done with your interview?
Not really.
Oh, sorry.
Have a hug. I love you.
It's a pajama party now! Pajamas! And then one of us pajama clothes! You're a mythical animal. Are you taking a picture?
My plan today is get more sleep.
Hanging here, watching Coob.
It is literally Swedish for wooden block.
I have never seen that game before, but
Is laugh when they fail. It's the most important part.
it's like a mixture of beer pong and horseshoe.
Cue the Coob montage.
Look out, it's coming. Bravo!
The dog story is all a lie.
50 dogs died saving Stuart's life? What?
I did. I killed that dog.
What happened? Tell me all about it.
I bet Stuart didn't know either that the dog saved his life. We should ask him.
I was 3-4 years old.
Stuart was 2 years old.
Apparently, I opened a gate to our front yard.
And the dog ran across the street.
No, Stuart did leave it out.
The dog ran back across the street and got hit by a truck.
Your dad led me to believe that the dog saved Stuart, the 2-year-old.
It is absolutely not true.
Apparently wanted to make my mom feel better and say that somehow it was saved. I've never heard the version of that story that goes like that, though.
The older brothers just told me, no, Dad just said that.
I'm gonna have to ask her about that.
But he wasn't miraculously saved by the dog.
Oh, yeah.
There's mud.
I know. It's full of mud. Run down it.
Try to stay warm. The trick, put more clothes on. Gotta move around a little.
We're just going to hang out and visit with all the relatives and the people around.
Relatives, brothers, friends, cousins, uncles, the whole nine yards.
Scheduled the wedding for today. Meet a lot of people in my sister's life. It was good because she just kind of moved out here and we've been missing her. Well, I hope you guys liked the ceremony and it wasn't too
It's over for the wedding, the ceremony. That was a little stressful in a way. Always get a earful.
Whoa! My. Well, that is fantastic. We're gonna move on this yesterday. Yeah, this is exactly what we were going for, right? Let's get this party going. It's day 2. My cup runneth over, sir.
It's alright. My name used to be Steven.
Thank God, because my name used to be Stephanie.
It is perfect.
Is there any other kids here?
I know you're going to take wonderful care of my sister, and y'all are a beautiful family, and I'm so happy for you all. And I love you. Look, I love you. And Stuart, you are my best friend. You've always been there when it counts, and I hope that I've been there for you when you needed it too.
And I wish you all the luck and happiness that you deserve.
Love you both.
And
Say it again.
congratulations!
Rocks that fire. Good job. The rest of our lives is going to be amazing. We certainly have had our arguments, but we never let it get too far.
Because he realizes I'm right.
Oh. And here comes the next arc.